Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Erik Voss, and Guardians of the Galaxy's long-lost missing Easter egg has been found! Or a big piece of it, at least. According to writer-director James Gunn, who made our lives last weekend by sharing our Guardians Volume 1 Infinity Saga re-breakdown. Since then, a lot of you have responded, wait, what exactly is the Easter egg? I don't have time to watch your video. I'm on draft 12 of this tweet demanding that you explain it. The thing is, folks, my explanation was more of an omelet, delicately folded throughout a scene-by-scene digestion of the film's imagery and soundtrack. Therefore, it is best understood in the film's whole scrambled totality. So go watch that video. But if you hate omelet, here is a boiled down breakdown of the egg. Hard boiled. Okay, I'm gonna try to stop those egg puns, I promise. I'm not your dad. Except, you. I'm still at the store buying cigs. Okay, I've suggested that the Guardians of the Galaxy Easter egg is a code hidden in the movie's location coordinates that tells us that Peter Quill's mother, Meredith, is actually a Marvel cosmic deity. Eternity, infinity, maybe Lady Death. A space goddess who continues to speak to Peter through the movie's awesome mix soundtrack. Perhaps even Peter and the Guardians exist within her. In other words, egg equals coordinates code. That's why James Gunn has said percentages of the Easter egg have been found and that he wouldn't confirm it until someone found the full thing. The big piece of it that has been found refers to the work of several others. A community based on Reddit and Discord who has tweeted at Gunn various translation attempts, and he has responded with grades ranging from 50 to 70%, translations including the following: the Dark Aster's coordinates translating to "this is mom's cancer," the Kiln's coordinates translating to "this isn't real," and Nowhere's coordinates translating to Meredith Quill X, or maybe just Meredith Quill. See, these translations have been a bit incomplete, a bit imperfect, since, people are still trying to figure out what Morag and Xandar's coordinates mean, and since the alphanumeric decryptions people are using have to be applied inconsistently for actual words to be formed. But the Discord codebreakers are working real hard, and I encourage you to help them cross this finish line. We weighed in on this egg hunt as part of this channel's ongoing rewatch of the Infinity Saga, including new visual details and deeper meanings of all the Marvel films. See, we want people to understand that Easter eggs are not just random cameos or comic book references. Real Easter eggs carry secret metaphors that give you a deeper understanding and appreciation of the film as a whole. So I believe that the code invites us to rethink this whole movie as a love letter from Meredith Quill to her son. Meredith died in the opening scene from a brain tumor that we later find out was given to her by Peter's father, Ego. Ego is a celestial who mated with thousands of beings trying to find an heir who could carry a celestial gene, but only Meredith Quill could produce a viable offspring.
But one after the other, they failed me. Not one of them carried the celestial genes until you, Peter. Out of all my spawn, only you carried the connection to the light.
And that light description is one that began with Meredith's dying words about Ego.
And he was an angel, composed out of pure light.
Ego also told us that he originated as a disembodied brain floating in space. I like the theory that his brain originated from the severed celestial skull that became the setting of Nowhere. And that location is where the decoders derived Meredith, and its colorful surroundings mirror the colorful background when Meredith later appears to Peter, telling him to take Gamora's hand. So when Peter and Gamora listened to Fooled Around and Fell in Love in the eye of Nowhere's skull, they could be falling in love in the eye line of Peter's father, gazing out upon the eternal embodiment of Peter's mother, whom he once fooled around and fell in love with to create Peter. A kind of cosmic wedding ceremony, if you think about it. And as I said, I believe Meredith Quill is a deity from Marvel mythology, like Eternity, Infinity, or Lady Death. Now, before I crack that egg open, thanks to Ridge for sponsoring this video. The Ridge wallet is light and sleek and industrial. It's designed to fit in your front pocket, unlike those bulky 90s style back pocket wallets. Some of those things are bigger than a Funko Pop Magneto. This one is their aluminum tiki design, great for when you're living up the summer, safely sheltered in place. And hey, when you do go out for essentials, just take the minimal essentials with you to make for a quick, hassle-free transaction. The Ridge wallet comes in over 30 styles and colors, including carbon fiber and burnt titanium. It holds up to 12 cards and still has room for some cash, assuming you still use those dusty old greenbacks. Every Ridge wallet comes with a lifetime guarantee, and they'll let you test drive archive it for 45 days and send it back for a full refund if you don't love it. But it's got 30,000 5-star reviews, so they're doing something right. Ridge also has great backpacks and travel bags with RFID blocking pockets and optional device charging batteries. And hey, Father's Day is coming up in June, and Ridge Wallet would make a great gift for Pops. And that includes you, unacknowledged bastard son. Since Ridge Wallets are chainsaw proof, they're especially good if your dad is Leatherface or Ash from the Evil Dead. Get 10% off today with free worldwide shipping and returns by going to ridge.com/newrockstars. That's ridge.com/newrockstars and use the code newrockstars. Find the link in the video's description. Okay, I'm thinking Peter's mom is Eternity, Infinity, or Lady Death because the film also shows art inside the Morag Temple in the film's first act, which later appears over Peter's shoulder when the film explains the origin of the Infinity Stones. The film's production design companion book explains that this art depicts the forging of the Infinity Stones, and the four figures around the stones represent Eternity, Eternity's sister Infinity, Eternity's son Entropy, and Death. Now, Eternity and Death are figures known from the Marvel Comics. Eternity is a cosmic entity, the living embodiment of the universe. You know, one of those LSD-inspired things from the Doctor Strange comics. All the planets and stars are contained inside its silhouette. Death, aka Lady Death or Mistress Death, is the embodiment of death and decay, the object of Thanos' affection in the Infinity Gauntlet comics. So yeah, in the comics, folks, the reason Thanos snaps half of everything away is to woo this goddess. Also, one of our Discord friends, Sinister Super Spy, also suggested Gaia, one of Marvel's ancient elder gods of Earth, who in the comics ties in with Doctor Strange's Seal of Ashanti, and might explain why Earth is so central to all these events. When Ego opens Peter's eyes to the mystery of the cosmos in Volume 2, Peter goes into this kind of trance and says,
I see it. Eternity.
And in his eyes, celestial bodies that resemble the innards of Eternity. Now yes, Meredith did flatline, and Nova Prime did ID her as Terran, meaning from Earth.
You're half Terran. Your mother was of Earth.
But the way Peter's father had a micro-corporeal form puppeted by his true macro-planetary scale, the tumor that plagued little Meredith's human flesh could have just been a micro version of Ego's tumors that spread like a cancer throughout the universe. Meredith's human form died, but her true galactic form continues to watch down. And perhaps Peter clearing that cancer in Volume 2 could have been like an internal blast of chemo that saved the rest of Eternity, his mother, making Peter a literal guardian of the galaxy. Now this theory extends through the film in the form of the awesome mixed soundtrack, which Meredith gave to Peter, and James Gunn goes to the extreme effort to make diegetic in each scene, playing from a visible audio source, all to remind us that each time we hear a song in this movie, we're actually listening to Meredith speaking to Peter. I'm Not in Love, an opening scene, is about a man hesitant to say I love you, like how Peter in this moment is hesitant to take his mother's hand. Later, Come and Get Your Love plays over Peter coming to get the Power Stone, which in this movie brings him closer to his mom's love. Rupert Holmes' Escape is about a misconnection between lovers who really do belong together, just like how Peter wants to escape back to Meredith's love. Fooled Around and Fell in Love plays when Peter learns to share his mom's love with another and take her hand, a move that plays a crucial role in the final battle. Ain't No Mountain High Enough is Meredith's first Volume 2 track, with her letter revealing that the name Star-Lord is her nickname for Peter. He is the Lord, aka the heir of a star. And the final image shows Xandar's 3 stars, which could represent Peter and Ego and Meredith. And I Want You Back plays as he takes off toward these stars, the 5 Guardians reflecting the Jackson 5, with Peter wanting his mom back. See, true Easter eggs are complex, and they require a closer look at all the elements of a piece to fully appreciate. And I think that's what Gunn meant when he graciously tweeted, "Nice work." See, we're on the right track, but he's waiting to officially confirm it until all the coordinates are accurately decoded. So technically, the hunt is still on, or, well, the hunt is over, but we found the goose, and the egg is like crowning. We just gotta squeeze it all the way out. This got weird. Hey, comment down below with your thoughts, and again, watch our Guardians Volume 1 breakdown. Our rewatch of Volume 2 is coming in the weeks ahead, so you can join us in our watch-along on Discord by becoming a patron at patreon.com/newrockstars. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Erik Voss. Follow New Rockstars, and subscribe for breakdowns of everything Marvel. Thanks for watching. Bye.